Good morning. I have to tell you, if you didn't see the dog make his entrance, that he really was on the couch until, and there's not, and it's not like there's any noise. Hi, Edie. It's not like there's any noise that, like, I don't have a director that says like action or anything. He was literally sitting on the couch, and then the minute I sat right here, he just came over and sat down. So I don't know why he needs to be a movie star, but here he is. So welcome, it's Wednesday, and hi, and yes, he does like saying hi to all you guys. So here we are back on our living room mats or spaces because the gyms, if you haven't heard, are once again closed up. So welcome to my living room. If you're new to this class, my name's Deb. This is my dog, Gunner, who really wants to be a movie star. And hi, Vanessa. And so today we're doing just barefoot cardio conditioning. So clearly I'm going to be barefoot. We're not using our bar or our dumbbells today, but we are going to use at the end, if I can get this out of his feet, we're going to use a towel to do, oh my voice is gone. A towel to do our core work. It's bigger than a hand towel, smaller than a bath towel, but if you only have a bath towel, then take a moment, go grab that, because you can, look at my feet, because you can just use as much of it as you need. Dear God, what am I gonna do with this animal? So I promise I'm showered. So the only thing I would suggest in addition, so if you don't have a mat, that's okay. You just need enough room to move around. The mat is just sort of a guideline, keeps you, in your center, and also it keeps you so that you're not slipping on whatever surface you're on. So hi, Michelle. So today, when we do some of our intervals, I am, in the past I've said, hey, if you have the yoga block, we're gonna be doing some inversion stuff. So a yoga block is just, I don't know how many inches this is, for about 5 by 10. If you don't have it, even a book, in case you're not comfortable like doing a complete inversion, you might want this. All right, but again, not necessary. Having said that, if you have not yet gone to my YouTube fitness channel, which just has this stuff on it, I put the link to my YouTube fitness in my Instagram bio. If you could go to that and subscribe, you don't have to get notifications. I know you're doing it live here, but if you could let everyone you know to just subscribe to it. I have to get to another level of subscribers in order to go live from YouTube. And I think ultimately, since we're gonna be here at home for a while, I think it's a better platform for us. So there's that. And thank you to everybody who's been able to make a donation. It's certainly not required, but if you're in a position to do so, my Venmo and PayPal are also my Instagram bio. And so, oh my gosh, thank you, Edie. And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a warm-up that has a lot of upper body stabilization in it, just like I always do. Then we're gonna go straight into cardio intervals. So that's gonna be the bulk of it, and then we'll finish with core. If you're new to this, know that I teach everything in levels. So it's like first, second, third, maybe sometimes fourth level. They all get deeper in intensity. You don't have to do every single one. Do a level that works for you. If you have an injury that you're working on, make sure you stick with the first or second level. And if you've seen a doctor for something, or you have an injury that you've seen a doctor for, make sure you're clear to do this so you don't hurt yourself. It's bad enough being locked in your house, but you don't want to be hurt locked in your house. So, having said all of that, and the after party, this last thing. I do an after party, which is sort of, I share the whole workout, then I come back live very informally. And we're doing after party, which is high Cass, which is gonna be dumbbells, upper body, and we're gonna use the towel for some extra stretch. So I have some water nearby, you should too. I keep my water in a wine goblet because I like to feel like I'm at a party. And there you go. So you can have this if you want it. So you're gonna start at the front edge of whatever space you're in. My producer is not around to get the dog out of the way, so good, he's gone. Shoulders down and back. Just lace your fingers, push your palms towards me. Your feet are hip distance apart, toes facing me. Bend your knees, round your back. Press your palms out towards me. Then bring your arms back up. Shoulders press down. Find your chair pose again. Round your back. Pressing your palms towards me. Come back up. This time, hands on your knees. You can always wiggle your toes. Round your back for 2. Release for 2. Again, round up for 2. Release. Same thing. Let's do it again. Once more. Round up for 2. Release. This time, come all the way up. At the top, shoulders roll down and back for 4. 3, 2, both arms come up. This time, forward fold. Maybe your fingertips find the floor. Maybe you grab your elbows. Either way, try to straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Change sides. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. You can wiggle all of your toes. Bend both knees. Lift your tailbone up. At the top, palms together. Find your squat here. Weight in the middle of your feet. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. So you want to try to resist the temptation to do this. Try to keep your knees bent the same amount. Press down to come up. Let's just rehearse it on the other side. Squat, right fingertips up, left fingertips reach down. Push down to come up. 2 counts to get there. Right fingertips down, come up. Other way, sink for 2. Single counts here. So you sink, push down, sink, push down, sink. Again, let's do 4 more just like that. So 4, 3, did I mention you should breathe? Both arms come up, inhale, reach up. This time on your fold, bend your knees far enough that you can put your hands on the floor. Step your feet back to find your downward facing dog. If this is new to you, it just looks like an upside down V. Your heels reach for the floor. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Palms pressing into the floor, and your chest presses through your shoulders. And lower your hips to plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Anytime we come to plank, feel free to put your knees on the floor. What you want to resist doing is this. So press your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your tailbone back up to a down dog. And then lower your hips back to plank. You can stay here or lower your knees. If you're not on your knees, you have an option to rock forward and back. So you're holding or rocking. 2 more. Last one. Hold any plank and lift back up to a down dog here. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Hanging in a forward fold, your tailbone lifts up. Slowly unroll your back. In 4, 3, 2. Both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, hands to the floor. Step back to a downward facing dog. This time, both heels lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do 4 more just like that. So 4 and 3. On the last one, we'll hold, then shift your weight over to your right hand and foot. And bring your left leg up only until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. Now if you took this bend and rotation, you'll straighten back out to your down dog split where you can stay or you can lower your hips to plank. Bringing your knee into your chest. If you brought your knee in, you can pulse or hold. It's 4, 3, 2, and come back up to a down dog split. If you were waiting here, now we're back with you. Both feet to the floor. Find your down dog in the center. Then shift over to your right hand and foot. And bring your left hand and foot. And bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or take a bend in your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back up to a down dog split where you can stay or you can lower your hips and bring your knee into your chest. If you brought the knee down, maybe give it a little pulse. 4 more to go in 4, 3, 2, and one. Come back up to a down dog split. And then both feet to the floor. Everybody's in a down dog here. Then you lower your hips to plank. You can always put your knees on the floor. Either way, try to bring your right foot up next to your right hand. Your right toes can wiggle here. Maybe your back knee is on the floor. Maybe you touch your knee. Maybe you reach all the way up. So you have lots of options. As long as you're breathing in and out, both hands come back to the floor. Engage your core, step to plank. Try it on the left side. Left foot comes up. Make sure you can wiggle these toes. Maybe your knee is on the floor. Maybe you reach to your knee or all the way up. Again, still breathing. Both hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Try it up tempo from here. Step forward, reach or touch your knee. Now if this pace is not fun for you, go slower than this. It's entirely up to you. All we're trying to do is build some heat so that we can really get moving around. Step forward, reach. One more time. Then we'll hold any plank. If your knees are still up, put them down. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Child's pose right here. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Round your back up. Find your modified plank. So that means your knees are down, hands under your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows towards your rib cage. You can stay right here, or you can bend your elbows a little bit, or a little bit maybe further. Either way, straighten your elbows and take your hips back to your heels. So that's gonna be our pattern. Let's go through it not too fast. Round up. Find your modified plank. Maybe you bend your elbows a little or a lot. Come back up. Make it flow up tempo here. Round up. Hold or bend. And child's pose. Round up. Hold or bend. Same thing. Round. Hold or bend. Round up. Hold or bend. We'll go one more time. On the next pass, you'll hold your modified plank. When you get here, tuck your toes, push down, and find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Let's make all of that flow together. Round up in either, what am I talking about? Down dog. And lower your knees, child's pose. Forgot where I was for a moment. Round, push down, lower your knees, child's pose. Same thing again. Round up for 2, push down. So when you push against the floor, you really want to squeeze underneath your armpits right here. Right here, squeeze, push down. Now on the next pass, modified plank, hold it right here. Tuck your toes, maybe lift your knees. Right hand to the middle. We'll rotate over to a side plank. Feel free to put your right knee on the floor. Either way, your top arm laces under your bottom arm for 2 and up. Let's do it again. Under, single count. Under, up. 2 more. Then hold your side plank. Maybe your left fingertips reach over towards your screen. If they did, bring them back up. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Maybe you're on your knees. Either way, left hand to the middle. Rotate to a side plank. Again, your left knee is welcome to be on the floor. Top arm slowly laces under. 1, 2, and up. Again, slowly. Single counts here. Lace under and up. 2 more. And hold your side plank. Maybe your top arm reaches over towards me. If it did, come back to your side plank. Both arms come back to the center. Find any plank. Maybe you're on your knees. From either plank, you can bend your elbows and hover. If you bend your elbows, press right back up. Whoo! Tailbone lifts up, down dog. And walk your feet up towards your hands to a forward fold. Lift your tailbone up, unroll. At the top, adjust your outfit, palms together. So we're moving right in to the cardio stuff. So if you need some water or you need to towel off, now's a good time to do that. Also, we're gonna do some lateral work. So you wanna make sure you have space around you. I'm gonna move this out of the way because I can see in my monitor that it's hard for maybe it's in your way to see my feet. My unpedicured feet. Nail salons are once again closed. Touch your knees, knuckles up. Knees, knuckles up. Breathing in and out. Maybe you lift your heels at the top, so sink, press, sink, press. 4 more to go like that. In 4, 3, 2 on the last one. We're gonna hold. Hold. Try to find your chair squat. Palms together at the chest. Lower your heels. Wiggle your toes. Come back up. Inhale, reach up. This time, bend your knees, hands to the floor. Step back. What? Down dog. Didn't we just come from here? Lower your hips. Hold here or lower your knees. So if you're on your knees, you're gonna try to work here. From here, you're gonna try to work one knee into the chest, then the other, in and out. In, maybe faster, in, maybe double it up. 4 more in, 1, 2, 3, hold your plank, tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, unroll. When you're all the way up, both arms come up. Let's do it again. Bend your knees, hands to the floor, step back. Down dog. Lower your hips to plank. Maybe you're on your knees, maybe your knees come in to the chest. Maybe faster, in, maybe double time, in. Just 4 more, 1, 2, 3, hold your plank, down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, tailbone lifts, unroll, palms together. Squats right here. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Sink, push down to squeeze up. Your glute squeeze at the top. Both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Bend both knees, hands to the floor. Step back to a downward facing dog. Lower your hips to plank, maybe on your knees, otherwise in to the chest and in, maybe slightly faster, in, maybe double it up. 8 more of any level, 8, 7, breathing in and out, 3, 2, hold your plank, tailbone up, walk your feet up towards your hands, forward fold, tailbone lifts up, unroll, shoulders down and back. 1 more time. Both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. High speed, step back to a downward facing dog. Hips to plank. Hold or knees come in and plank. Maybe faster, in, maybe double it up. 8 more to go in any level. You can hold or move in 4, 3, hold any plank. Tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, unroll. Shoulders down and back in 4, 3, 2, both arms come up. Find your chair. Hands at your knees, push down. Knuckles up, tempo like that, so sink, knuckles up. You should be ridiculously warm at this point. Steve, have you been here the whole time? I didn't see when you jumped in. 2 more. Hold your top position. Extend through your fingertips. Try to lift your heels up. Then find a chair squat. Reach your fingertips up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Then lower your heels. Wiggle your toes, come up, squats here. Try and keep your arms up, but if you need to, bring down here. Slow motion, forward fold, reach up. Behind you, come back up, 2 squats. 1 more squat. fold. Oh good, Steve, I was wondering where you were. Squat twice. Let's go slightly faster here. Fold, up, one squat. Fold, squat. Do it again. Fold, up, once more. Palms together, just a squat. That's the first part of our interval. We're gonna move to the sides, watch your step. Left leg goes out first. And together and right. Again, step. Now maybe you sink your hips. Slightly turned out, toes to the corners. Ooh, I'm very sore. On Monday, I rode a Clydesdale in the afternoon, mostly to appease my daughter. It's a trail ride. Wow, those are some big horses. I felt like my legs were straight out to the side. And they were like, you gotta kick him. I'm like, I can't, my legs don't go down the side of the horse. All right, arms up. Maybe you release, look up. Release, look up. 4 more to go like that. In 4, 3, 2, parallel squats right here. So that's the second part of your interval. So we're gonna have our fold, come up to a squat, then step out either side. 2 folds. Here we go. Arms up, fold here, fold, up, squat. Do it again. Fold, up, step out to your left, release, look up. Again. 2 more. Center, give me the fold. Fold, up. Yes, it was awesome and fun. Fold, up. Here we go, step left, release. Other way. Again. Here we go, center, fold over. Come up, squat. Do it again. Fold, up, step out to your left. Release, up. 2 more. Another set, sure. Fold, up, squat. Again. Step out to your left. Sink for 4, 3. Now squat, arms up and hold. Hold here. Toes can wiggle. Make a fist. And extend. Fist. And extend for 4. Belly button pulls in and breathe. Hold your hands in a fist. Hold it. Wiggle your toes. Palms together. Push down. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Squats here. It was fun, but you know, last Thursday, I was kayaking for 2 hours with her. Then I went out on the Clydesdale. You know, there's a certain point at which I think you just say, I'm old enough, I don't have to do these things if I don't want to. I don't know what that age is. Here we go. Left leg steps back 1 time. Step back. Together, right leg. So this is your pattern. But it's fun. And when I go, I think, oh, this is gonna be really fun. And then somewhere about midway through, I go, why am I doing this? Now on that step, option to sink, press. Much like you might be feeling now. Why am I doing this? You're doing this because even if you're uncomfortable now, you are gonna be more comfortable later because you're gonna feel good. Everything's gonna be worked, respiratory system, everything. It's gonna be awesome. Like in my cell job. Here we go, back arm reaches up, palms together, sink, reach, sink, reach. Do it again. So remember, you're pushing against the floor to come up. Reach, again, sink, reach. So you're sinking your hips. It's not leaning forward here. You sink your booty. So it doesn't matter how far you go down. You can be right here, or you can sink, press. Again, sink. So you're getting a stretch on the inside of your legs as you sink your hips. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Keep that sort of pattern in your head. Now, I'm gonna give you one more piece before I start putting stuff together. Take your feet wide, toes towards me. I like to be just on the edge of my mat. Although this mat is a little wider than my regular mat. Jury's still out on whether or not I prefer this one. We'll see. The other one is patiently waiting behind me. All right, hands down. Left leg reaches back, just like our stretch in the warm-up. Comes back to Y, roll up. Do it on the other side. So sink, right leg back, just like the warm-up. Y, roll up. Up tempo from here, left leg goes back. Right there. Y, reach, back. So you push down to come up. You want to avoid using your back to get that lift. Once this foot hits the floor, push down to come up. Sink, reach back, push against the floor right there. Sink, reach. If you feel like it, you could reach the opposite arm up. Maybe I should rephrase that. Not if you feel like it, but if you feel like you can. Let's do 4 more times. So 4 and 3. Twice more. Last one like this. And just wide parallel squat. All right, keep that in your head. One more. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Parallel narrow squat. Take a little step back so you have room in front of you. Left leg steps forward once. Together. Right leg. This is your pattern. You let your heart rate settle while you work on this to the corner, to the other corner. Now the way you're going to avoid torquing your knee is on the rotation. The back foot, weight is on your heel. Check my feet out. I mean, not too closely, they're a little raggedy. But you know, just look at my weight distribution. Not this part, but on the feet. So you sink your hips, sink, press. Oh my gosh, is that my friend Allison in South Africa? What time is it there? So you sink, press. Maybe you reach up behind you here. Reach, up, reach. Sink your hips, push against the floor to come up. We're doing 4 more just like that. So 4, 3, 2, parallel squats, palms together. So keep that in your head. We now have all the pieces for our next interval. First piece is the piece we just did. Second piece is the side step. Third piece is that single leg back like we did in the warm-up. Shall we rehearse it? I think we should. Just the feet. Left leg steps forward once. Right leg steps out to the side. Hands to the floor. Left leg goes back. Feet parallel. Just squat. That's your pattern. Keep your squats. I want to see what yes, my friend Allison is in South Africa. She's in another hemisphere, another time zone altogether. She's just had some wine. It's 8:30 p.m. She's watching. So just imagine you have an audience. Allison, I miss you to pieces. I hope everyone in your family's healthy. Let's rehearse it on the other side. Right side steps forward once. Left leg goes out. Now when you go to the floor, your right leg goes back behind you. Squats here. So the way to remember it is whichever leg was your leader for the step forward, when you step back, that's the leg that goes back. So we'll do it with arms. 2 more. Left leg's gonna start. Left leg steps forward once. Right leg steps out. Hands to the floor. Left leg goes back. Together, right leg steps forward. Left leg goes out. Hands to the floor. Right leg back. Parallel. Do it again. Left leg. Right leg. Your left leg goes back behind you. Maybe you reach. Right leg starts. So right, step out, left. Right leg goes back this time. Let's do it again. Left, step out on your right. Which leg goes back? Your left. Right leg starts. Right, left. Right leg goes back. Again, left leg steps forward. Right leg out. Which leg? Left leg goes back. Right leg starts. Step, left. Right leg goes back. What? You want to do it again? Okay, left, right. Left leg goes back. Last time, right leg, forward, step left. Right leg goes back. Parallel squat. Ah, that's probably enough, don't you think? I can barely breathe. All right, if you want some water, we're at the halfway point. Now's a great time to grab that. Now from here, you can, what am I trying to say? I'm so out of breath. You can pedal your feet or hop. You can pedal or you can hop. Either way, you step out. Again, so pedal, step, or you can hop, jump to a squat. Hop or pedal. Pedal or hop. You can sink down to a squat. We'll do 4, 3, 2, hold your wide squat. Palms together, squeeze your glutes. At the top, one more. At the top, left leg goes out and front. So out, front, just the toes, pivoting on your heel. Arms up, out. 2 more. Left side, or right side, just the foot. Right, center, right, center. Now the arms go out. Again, 4, 3, 2, center, pull straight down. So the arms pull. I'm gonna scoot forward so I can see my screen. Again, pull, pull, pull. Now make that a crunch. I had a very long message on the screen. Wanted to see it. I will address it later. Left leg, open out for 4, 3, 2, right side for 4, 3, 2, center, pull straight down right here. 4, make it a crunch. 2 more. Left side for 2. This time we're gonna crunch in the center. Right here, crunch down. 1 more. Right side for 2. Again, center, crunch down. Let's take it in singles right here. To the left, crunch center. To the right, extend your arms. You don't want to work with bent arms, or maybe you want to, but I don't want you to. I want it to be super efficient. 1 more straight through. Left, center, pull. Then hop or pedal here. So pedal out or hop, squat, hop, squat. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, hold your wide squat. Sink. Press down to come up. 2 more. Hold your squat. Hold it. Take your arms up. Wire your ears. Whew. My heart rate's high. Hold here. Come up. Fingertips reach up. Toes to the corners. Sink your hips. Breathe in and out. Heels lift. Bring your fingertips down to where the wall meets the floor behind you. That forces you to engage your lats. Palms together. Arms extended. You can stay here or rotate to your right. And center. Over to your left. And center. Thumbs at your chest. Lower your heels if they were up. Come back up. Wiggle your toes. Sink down and up. Cross your forearms. This is the time where you go into a long interval. If you need your block or a book, whatever you have, in the middle of this interval, we are going to go to an inversion. If you're not digging, touching the floor at that angle, have a book or a big dumbbell. You can go perpendicular. Anything that'll work for you. Cross your forearms. Here we go. Arms out to a V. Then cross over your head and open back up to a V. This is your base move, level 1, or up tempo from here. Cross, open, cross, open. If you're working here and you're ready, you can lift your heels up. out, up, out. If you're working here, last level is to jump. So any of those will work. 2 more. Right arm swings left here. Center, other way. This is your pattern. You can work here, or you can lean over. Let your back leg come up again. Let's do 4 more. So 4, 3, or 2, and then center, jump or not. So here or here. 2 more. This right arm swings left. Center. Maybe you're leaning over. Center, jump or not. 4. Or here. 1 more. Right arm swings left. 4, 3. Center, jump or not. 4, 3. Now you're taking warrior 3 to your left. Find your balance. This is the part where if you have a block or something here, or you can turn it sideways, or a book, you scooch back. This will totally work. Otherwise, fingertips reaching out past your glutes, make a fist, and extend, make a fist, extend. For 4, and 3, 2, hold your hands in a fist. Take your left fingertips either to your block or book or to the floor. Either way, your right fingertips reach up, flex your right foot. You can just hold here or bend your top knee and extend. Maybe you bend both knees. 1, 2, extend, single count. Bend, extend, bend, extend. For 4, breathe, please breathe. 2 more. Last one, hold here, square everything off, fingertips to the floor. From here, back foot touches the floor, bend both knees. 1, 2, extend. I'm gonna grab a towel. 1, 2, on that bend, maybe your front knee comes into the chest and extends anywhere behind you. 1, 2, single count if you're ready. Bend, extend. Remember you're breathing all the way in and out. Let's do 4, press, 3, press, 2, once more. Hold your last position. Your leg doesn't have to be up here, it can be way down here. Whatever works for you and your flexibility. Either way, step your feet back, find your plank. I'm gonna use this towel because I'm sliding. All right, so you're in a plank. Remembering in a plank, you can always be here on your knees. If you're not on your knees, you're gonna rotate towards the back corner of your room. Plank now towards me with your booty. Plank to the back. Plank towards me. Plank for 4, 3, 2. Hold any plank. Step it out, out, in. A little bit faster. Out, in. 4 jumping jacks if you're ready. 4, 3, 2, plank. Tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Fold, unroll at the top. Pedal or hop. What? I know, that was a lot. In 4, 3, 2, wide squat. If you're using a block or a book, grab it, put it on the other side. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you a second here. Eduardo, I know you're not doing this live with us, but you're welcome for this long interval. All right, hold it up, toes to the side. Now your sink goes straight down, straight up. Breathe, let your heart rate settle. I'm gonna let this settle before we start the next other side. Cross your forearms. Sink, press, maybe arms to a V. Sink, press, out to a V, sink, up. This is your pattern, base move, or up tempo from here. Up, out, out. Thank you, Edie. Maybe you lift your heels up as your arms cross, up. If you're lifting your heels, maybe you push down for 4, 3, 2, left arm swings right. Here, or with a lean, up. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. So it can be here with a heel lift or a jump. Left arm swings right. So here, or with a lean and a lift. Center, jump or not. 4, 2 more, maybe here. Left arm goes right. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. So here, heel lift or jump. Here comes warrior 3, over to your right. So you take your arms by your body or hands down on a book or a block. You turn a little bit. So either way, if your arms are by your sides, make a fist. Extend, I'm wobbly, fist. Extend. Hold your hands in a fist. If your hands are by your sides, take your right hand to the block or a book or the floor, open up your right or your left hip, left fingertips reach up. Maybe your back or top leg bends and extend. Maybe both knees. Can you tell my heart rate's super high? Can't get the words out. Bend, 1, 2, single count if you're ready, bend. Remember, you can do all this slow. You can do part of it. You can do a tiny part of it. That's all you're up for today. Let's do 4. Extend. 3. Extend. Once more. Hold everything extension. Front arm up. Coming back to center on your book, block or floor. Your toe, or this front leg, it should be your left. Comes down to the floor. It's on your toe. 2 counts to bend both knees here. So bend 1, 2. I don't know why I didn't bring my towel before. And bend 1, 2. Maybe your front knee comes into the chest and extends anywhere behind you. Bend for 2. Singles if you're ready. Bend, extend. Remember, that can be low here or up. Just work your own flexibility for 4, 3, 2. Hold your last position here. Step back. Find your plank. Any plank will do. So you can be here or here. But if you're on your knees, your next progression is here. If you're already in your full plank, rotate towards the back of the room and plank. Now towards me. To plank. To the back. Plank to the front. Plank. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Step out to the side. Wide and in. Up tempo here. Out. In. 4 jumping jacks. 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Tailbone lift up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Unroll. In 4, 3. Hop or paddle. Whew. Just working to finish. 2, 3. Wide squat here. How's your heart rate? Mine is through the roof. Oh, mine might be a little high for my age. What? Arms up like goalposts. It's our final thing standing. 3 pulses down. 3, 2 parallel step together and out. We're gonna use the other foot together and out. So you can work there. 1 more just like that. The next option is to make that step together a jump by pushing down to come up for 3, 2 more of any level. 3, 2, 1 more. 3, 2, just the squat. I know. Feet under your hips. Parallel narrow. Both arms come up. Hands on your knees. Round up. Release. That was hard. Round up. Release this time. Come all the way up. Grab some water if you haven't. Grab a towel. I'm actually going to use 2 towels. One to sit on because I'm a sweaty mess, and the other one for the resistance. But first, some water in a wine glass. It's plastic. I got it Bed Bath & Beyond. It's not fancy. I could drop it. Won't break. Okay. What I like to do is turn sideways, because that way, when I cue you guys, I can say front and back. Front is the arm and leg that's closest to me, and back is the other side. So it's up to you. You decide. And honestly, everything's gonna go the same amount of times each side, so you can do whatever side you want. Totally fine. All right, so you take your towel, however big it is, make sure you can get shoulder distance apart on it. You're gonna pull it out to the side so there's no slack on it. Whew. All right, so out to the side. So it forces you to engage your lats. Knees are bent, sit up tall on top of your butt bones. Be aware if maybe you're sitting like this. This does not allow your back muscles to work. You want to extend. Your back is full of extensor muscles. It's what keeps us upright. Here we go. Curl down for 2, halfway, and up. Again. So curl for 2 and up. You should breathe anywhere you like on this. Thank you, Edie. Edie, I'm so glad that you're doing this. I know how addicted you are to working out. So as you curl, maybe your arms come up by your ears, back down in front. Curl. Lift maybe. You don't have to. Everything I do with the arms is just added resistance. So if you're not feeling it, if the curl is enough for you, do only the curl. Curl. Reach. One more. Now on the curl, keep your arms in front. Rotate towards me. Center and up. Rotate away from me. Center and up. So each move stands alone. Rotate, stop, up. Curl, hold. Curl, rotate, center, up. Curl, rotate, center. This time, hold your curl. Hold here, rotate towards me. Give it a pulse. Rotate to the back, pulse. Make sure you're pulling on the ends of your towel. Press down and pull out. Again. And come up to a forward fold. Hang on to your towel. You can wrap it around your feet and then pull yourself down to your feet. You're actively releasing your low back, actively separating your shoulder blades, chin to your chest. Your knees can be bent or straight. I am oddly flexible, so my legs are straight, but do not feel like yours have to be. One more big inhale. On your exhale, flex your feet, pull your toes towards your face. Bring your eyes up first, your shoulders, and then your body. Keep your towel, bend your knees again. What? Yes, we're doing it again. Curl down, so 1, 2, curl for 2. Now when you curl, you're gonna try to rotate your towel towards me, lifted, up. So it's a rotation, your towel comes up on the diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Rotate. Lots of external obliques here. Why not? Maybe someday you'll get to where bathing suit. Notice how I said get. And curl. Reach. Remember when you were a kid and you never gave 2 thoughts to your bathing suit? You just put it on and ran out of the house. Curl up. Again. Now maybe on that curl and rotation, you extend the leg that you're going across. Maybe not. Curl, reach, extend. So you're resisting the weight of your leg now. 2, rotate, reach, up. Again, curl, reach. 1 more each side. Curl, reach. Last 1, curl, reach, and I kind of cheated that last one. Fold, wrap the towel around your feet. Knees can be bent or straight. Round over, separating your shoulder blades. Release your low back. Inhale. On your exhale, flex your feet. Bring your eyes up first. Shoulders, and then your body. All right, you can release your towel. At the top, right up tall. That was a little bit of a sentence. Tuck your hips, fingertips down if you need them to roll down. Let's scoot forward so I stay in the frame. Curl all the way down. When you get there, bring your knees into your chest. Just rock your knees side to side. We're not quite done with our abs, but we are gonna give our low back just a little break here. Ooh, maybe get some chiropractic snippity snap back there. And come back to the center. Hold it here, hands to the side of your chest. Actively press your shoulder blades onto the mat. You'll feel like your collarbone is stretching out. Untuck your hips, belly button level to your pelvic bone, 90 degrees at the hip and the knee, so your calves are parallel to the floor. This might be enough for you. If it is, you just stay here. This is what you'll do. Otherwise, your front leg extends to the wall in front of you. You stop when you have enough resistance on your core that stays at 90 and 90. Change sides in 4, 3, 2, you're there on 1 and change 4, 3, now 2 counts to change it in 1, 2, 1, 2. Shoulder blades press down. Single counts here, you have 3, 2, hold and pulse. So the hold and pulse is to stop this leg at 90 degrees at the hip and the knee because the temptation is to pull it all the way into your chest. 3, stop it at 90, pulse. Again, we have 3, 2, hold and pulse. Once more, high knee now, and hold your last one. Both legs to chair. Arms out to the side. This is probably my favorite ab exercise I ever do. If this is enough, stay here, or rotate towards me and pull to the center and over to the back and back to the center. Oh, my mom hopped onto your Zoom. I really wanted to, but I thought better of it while I was barreling down the 101 in a car with 2 kids. I thought, you know what, even if they logged me onto Zoom, I should not be doing it in the car. So I was trying to be mature, you know, with 2 middle schoolers in the car. I thought, that is a bad example to set. But maybe we can chat on the phone. I hope your 150th birthday was awesome, Mila. Again, exhale, over. For 2, inhale. Again, exhale, over. For 2, last set, I promise. Over to the front, 1, 2, center, other way, over for 2, and hold it center. Cross the ankles, extend your toes up to the ceiling, bend your knees to the side. This is my other second favorite. Fingertips behind your ears, squeeze under your armpits, lift your shoulder blades just off the floor. If this is enough, stay here. Otherwise, pull everything in together and away. Pull in, exhale, out, in, 2, exhale, again. So you take everything away from your center, resist it. Inhale. For 2, exhale. So when your legs and arms come out from your body, you're trying to keep your spine neutral. So you really resist the weight of your legs right there. Inhale. For 2, exhale. Again, inhale, 1, 2. Again, inhale, 1, 2. Twice more like that. Inhale, 1, 2. This time we're going to hold in little pulses, hips and shoulders closer together. 18, I lied. But we are going to do one more set of 8 right here. It's 8, 7, 6, final 4, 1, 2, 3, and release. Woohoo. Both feet on the floor. Keep your heels close to your booty, hands to the side of your hips. Tuck your hips, push your feet down to lift your booty up so you have a bridge pose. It's a diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. Your toes should be able to wiggle. Maybe you reach your arms underneath you and lace your fingers. Straighten your elbows. It'll feel like your shoulder blades are moving closer together. You're breathing all the way in and all the way out. If your fingers are laced, now you'll unlace them. Lower your spine down to the floor, one bone at a time. Bring your front knee into your chest. Extend it up, only until you feel the stretch behind it. Now your back leg can stay where it is, or you can work it out on the floor to find your point of flexibility. Either way, you'll bend your front knee to the chest, send the heel up. Again, so you flex, bend, drive it up, extend, flex, bend, drive it up. Again, so it's flex, bend, One more time, flex. Bend this time, hold your leg up only far enough to feel the stretch behind it. Take your front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg. You're just gonna move your leg a little bit towards me until you feel the stretch on the inside of your leg, keeping your back hip pressing into the floor. You'll flex both feet. Do not feel compelled to stretch as far as I am. Pushing your heels out to the walls. And then bend your front knee back to the center. Front arm reaches out towards me. Back arm across your knee. Take your knee away from me for a full spine rotation. You gotta breathe here. All the way in and all the way out. And then come back to the center. Let's do it on the other side. Front foot on the floor. Back leg extends up until you feel it behind here. Maybe your front leg works it way down the floor. Either way, you'll bend the knee, send it up. Let's do it again. So flex, bend, stretch it out. Does not have to be this far. This is just where I stretch. So flex, bend, drive it up. One more time, flex. Bend, hold your leg up only where you need to find the stretch. Back arm, anywhere on the inside of your back leg. You'll push it out to the side only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside. Wherever that is for you, this hip stays pressing down to the floor. Flex both feet. Push your heels out to the walls. Have I mentioned we're breathing here? All the way in and all the way out. Flex your feet. Then bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across your knee. Take your knee over towards me, reaching out with your back fingertips. Trying to keep your back shoulder blade on the floor. And then come back to the center. You're gonna flip over onto your stomach. So your arms and legs are extended. I'm gonna turn on a diagonal. I have so many towels and stuff around here. All right, arms and legs extended all the way out. Try to take your front arm, reach around to where you can grab your foot or where your shoelaces would be or maybe are if you're wearing shoes. If you're not quite there, you can pull on your heel or your pants. Pull your heel to your hip and press your hip to the floor. Opening your quadriceps. And you're breathing in and out. And then release, change. Take your back arm around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Heel to the hip. Hip to the floor. You're gonna keep this side here. Maybe bring your front arm back around. Try to get both feet in your hands. If you're not quite here, then please feel free to grab your heels or your pants. But if you are already here, push your feet into your hands and try to lift your knees. That'll give you an extra stretch on your quads. And then maybe lift your shoulders and open your chest. 3, 2, and release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. Child pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round up to a tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes. Round your back. Separating your shoulder blades. Push down with your hands and feet to lift your knees and tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Let your head hang. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back. One bone at a time. When you're all the way up, you guys are all done with this class. This class was hard. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna sign off, share it, get it all set. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna come back just live. I'm not gonna post the after party. After party, we're gonna use dumbbells and your towel. If you're not doing the after party, I will see you on Friday or Sunday. And with gyms closed, I may add a class. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube. Thank you if you're able to donate. And I'll either see you in 5 minutes or Friday. Thanks, you guys.